Hello everyone, and welcome to today's training session on reporting and proven accounting analytics. I'm Amanda Owen, and I'll be guiding you through how to get the most out of Proven Accounting's reporting tools, from building custom reports to exploring our new analytics feature. Before we begin today's session, let's review a few housekeeping items. All attendees have been muted during today's session to cut down on background noise, and your videos are automatically turned off to avoid any distractions. These sessions recordings will be available via our PSA help library, in addition to our company's YouTube channel. Any questions that you have during today's session will need to be directed to our PSA support team, which can be reached at support@canmsys.com. In this session, we're going to start with a look at our proven grid views. I'll show you how to create and customize your own grid views to meet your specific reporting needs. Next, we'll explore Proven's built-in reports, which cover all your core accounting and operational areas, including banking and financial reports, jobs, payroll, and time tracking, accounts payable and receivable, and sales tax reporting. After that, I'll introduce you to our new Proven Accounting Analytics tool, a dynamic way to visualize your financial and operational data. We'll walk you through the key dashboards, and by the end of this course, you'll have a clear understanding of how to pull meaningful insights from Proven Accounting. Whether you're tracking performance, managing cash flow, or reviewing profitability across your jobs. So let's get started by diving into the Proven Grid Views and learning how to build custom reports that fit your workflow. Within Proven Accounting, each module has a grid view that can be filtered, grouped, and then exported to pull the desired data from Proven Accounting. Today, we will be reviewing our Sales Invoices module and creating custom grid views from here. When we click on Sales, we're taken into the Invoices menu. Here we can see our first grid view. As you can see, each column has a header, and below each header is a field for filtering. I'm going to click on Order Type, and I'm going to choose the filter of Contains. And for this view, I want to see only credit memo order types. So I'm going to enter the word credit, and my view has been filtered to only show order types with the word credit in it. Additionally, I can sort these columns by their header, so I can sort it by invoice number. I can change directions by clicking it once or twice. To remove a filter, I can simply delete the word from the filter, or I can click the filter icon and clear the filter, removing only that filter from here, or if needed, I can go to the top right and click the filter menu and clear all filters, thus removing any filter from all of the column headers. Another great filter option is from our posted column. I'm going to click the filter icon, choose Contains, and enter the word No. Now I am viewing all invoices that are currently not posted. This is one of my favorite views, as when work orders are converted from proven jobs to accounting, the invoices come over as not posted, and I want to be able to quickly see any unposted invoices. Because I love this view, I'm going to save it. I'm going to go up to Filter. I'm going to click Save View. I'm going to enter a name for my view and click Add. By adding a filtered view, this is now my default view, and each time I come into my Invoices module, this view will be displayed. The view can easily be cleared by going to Filter and clearing Filter. To add or remove columns, we'll go to Tools, Column Show. Here we can see our grid view column headers. The header descriptions that have a gray box are unable to be unselected. Blue boxes indicate the ability to unselect the header description from your view. I'm going to select invoice number so that my view will show me the vendor's invoice number.
I also want to reorder my column view. To do that, I'll go to Manage View at the bottom left of the menu option. To change the order of the columns, I can simply click on the column description and move it to the desired position. So I'm going to click on Invoice Number, and I want it to come up here next to the voucher number. Once I've clicked it, and you can see that I've dragged it into place, once the reordering is complete, I'll click Submit. And now we can see our invoice number. Now I want to save this view, so I'm going to go to Filter and click Save View. I'm going to enter a name for my view, and I'm going to click Duplicate my current view. And now I have two separate views I can select. When multiple views exist, the user can simply navigate to the Filter menu and select their desired view. Now that you have a clear understanding of how to create a custom grid view, let's learn how to schedule the grid view to send recurringly. For this example, I want my invoices not posted view to be sent out weekly on every Friday. To create a schedule for this view, I'm going to click my view, Invoices Not Posted. I'm going to click the mail icon to the far right that says Schedule Report. Here we can see the report we mailed to Amanda Owen. Additionally, I can choose additional email recipients to receive a download of this report. I can simply add their email in the CC and they will be emailed a copy. I'm going to check the box to mark it active. I'm going to choose a runtime. I'm going to choose 8 a.m. And in the days, I'm going to choose the days of the week I want this report to run. I want it to run at the end of the week, so I'm going to choose Friday. And then I'm going to choose the export type. Currently, our export options are Excel or CSV. So I'll keep it as Excel, and I'll click Update. Each recipient will receive an email from donot-reply-pwa@canmsys.com. This email will contain a link that is the name of the scheduled report. You'll simply click the name of the report, and the link will direct you to the PSA RC webpage to download the report. The recipient will enter their email address, the link was sent to, and enter the CAPTCHA code, and click Submit. The report will download and is now available for review. Now let's take a look at Proven Accounting's built-in reporting feature. We will be reviewing the banking reports. These reports are designed to help you track, view, and reconcile your organization's financial activity with ease. First, we'll take a look at the Bank Deposit Reprint Report. This report provides a detailed summary of bank deposit transactions that have previously been posted within the system. This report is designed to recreate or reprint the original deposit slips and accompanying transaction details for record keeping, reconciliation, or auditing purposes. To run this report, navigate to the left-hand panel of Proven Accounting, go to the Reports, and under the Banking section, you'll click the Bank Deposit Reprint. Next, you'll be presented with the Proven Accounting Filter panel. Within this menu, you'll need to select a date. Proven Accounting has several date selections, such as of, today, this week, this month, or you can choose a custom date range by entering a start and end date. The next option is to choose your bank accounts. You can simply run this report for all bank accounts, or you can do by bank account. And when you choose by bank account, you get additional options where you can pick and choose which accounts to populate the report with. You can choose one or as many accounts as you need. Once you're ready, go ahead and click Search, and your report will generate. Once the data populates, our standard grid view filters and custom view options are available to further customize and refine your data. Next, let's take a look at the Bank Payment Reprint Report. The Bank Payment Reprint Report provides a detailed summary of payment transactions that have previously been posted within the system. This report is designed to recreate or reprint the original payment transaction details for the record keeping, reconciliation, or auditing purposes. Again, to run this report, we'll navigate to the left-hand panel of Proven Accounting, we'll go to the Reporting section, and under Banking, we'll click the Bank Payment Reprint. Next, we'll select our dates to run the report. And again, our bank account options. We can choose all or select by bank account. And we'll click Search. Once the data populates, again, our standard grid views apply and custom reporting can be made. For example, I have a couple of filter views saved, so I can go to my filter menu. And here I have a positive pay report. And here you can see that I have the number filter applied for EFT and the source of pay. Once I have my report ready, I can go up to Tools and Export as needed. Next, we will review our Bank Reconciliation Reprint Report. The Bank Reconciliation Reprint Report is a regenerated version of a previously completed bank reconciliation statement, which compares a company's internal financial records to the transactions recorded in the bank. This report helps users review, audit, or validate a past reconciliation without having to perform the process again. Next, we will review our Check Register Report. The Check Register Report is a detailed register style report that lists all payments received or made, or any transactions from a company's bank general ledger account over a specified period. Financial statement reports. Some of the most essential tools for understanding your company's overall financial health. The balance sheet shows your company's assets, liabilities, and owner's equity. It provides a snapshot of your organization's financial position and is essential for evaluating liquidity, solvency, and capital structure. There are two versions of this report. We have our standard balance sheet report, which provides a high-level summary, and then we have a balance sheet detail report, which breaks down each account into its headers and types, such as checking, accounts payable, and credit cards. First, let's take a look at our balance sheet detail. Here we have a couple of options. We can suppress the zeros, we can run our report as of, and click Run Report. In here you can see how it's broken out into its sections. The detailed report does not have the custom grid view options. However, you can print or print to PDF format. The cash flow report tracks the movement of cash in and out of your business over a defined period. To run this report will be from our reporting menu, financial statements, and it's the fourth on the list. Our Proven Accounting filter panel will appear, and we can choose the date range. I will choose as of today. However, a more specified date may be the month. You will choose the bank account that you would like to run this report for. A summary printout will summarize the details. Not choosing summary printout will give you detailed transactions. Adding additional accounts will add the total for that account as of the date. It will not provide you the in and out transactions to the accounts that you add for other banking information. To add additional accounts, you click the plus sign to the right of other bank info. And in the account ID, you can click and you can select from the list. You can scroll down and you can load more. You can search by using the fuzzy search logic and select your account and click Add Account. Selecting additional accounts does save, so you don't have to add the additional accounts each time you run this report. And then once you have all of your accounts set up with the specified date range, you'll click Search, and a report will generate. It'll show you the opening balance of the bank account with your starting week, any deposits added, checks issued this week, other entries affecting the bank account, such as make deposits or make withdrawals, and then an ending balance. And in the lower section under other banking information is where we could see the additional accounts that we've added, such as our accounts receivable control, our accounts payable, and our utilities. The General Ledger by Account ID report provides a detailed view of all transactions posted to a specific account. To run this report, we'll navigate to our reporting section, we'll go to financial statements, and we'll choose General Ledger by Account ID. Within our Proven Accounting filter panel, we'll choose our date range. This is the date range that you're searching for a specific transaction. Maybe you're looking for all history within an account, so you can do an as of date, or you can choose date range and narrow your range down to today, this week, or even select a date and enter a start and end date. And then you would choose the account that went out of balance, such as our work in progress by job. So I'll go ahead and select that account. The next key pivotal point in this report is show current transactions only. This is a handy box to have checked. And what that will do is it will only show you the current status of the transaction. And what that means is that if the transaction was posted and then unposted and then reposted, it would only show you that final status. So if it was in an unposted status, you would absolutely see the unposted transaction, but you would just see it one time and not the unposting repostings. Once you have everything ready to go, you'll click search to display your data. And so it has all of my transactions. It goes in chronological order. And here I can review any transactions that were posted to that account with my specified date range. I can see the transaction number, whether it was a debit or a credit, and I can see the net activity and then the ending balance. And I can also see what user created the transaction. Now let's move on to our income statement reports. Also known as a profit and loss report, the income statement summarizes revenue, cost of goods sold, operating expenses, and other income or expenses, and ultimately the net income or loss. Proven Accounting provides an income statement detailed and an income statement monthly. The monthly version displays each month's results side by side, helping you identify trends, seasonality, or anomalies over time. It's especially useful for forecasting and budgeting. To run the income statement detailed, you'll select the report from the list. You'll choose your date range. Additionally, you can choose a roll-up if you want to see a more summarized version of your income statement. Maybe you don't want to see every single revenue account. You want to see a total revenue. You can choose a roll-up of level 3 and click search. This does have our grid view filter, and this report can be exported as needed. The trial balance detail shows all general ledger accounts, including individual transactions, debits, and credits. It's used to verify that accounts are properly posted and balanced. Next, let's run our trial balance summary. We're presented with our Proven Accounting filter panel. We'll choose our date range. If we'd like to only run it by an asset, a liability, or equity, we can further refine it. And then click search. We'll close the filter panel, and here we have our trial balance summary. This does have the grid view filter, and it can be exported. The jobs reporting section provides detailed insights into the financial performance and cost management of individual jobs. These reports support accurate job costing, profitability analysis, and work in progress job tracking. The Active Job List WIP report is designed to show you jobs with an active accounting transaction as of the selected date. For example, I've chosen 9/23 of 25. That's the date that the report auto-generates for is your current date. However, you can backdate this to August 31st or even the prior week. And you will only see jobs that had an accounting transaction in that period. This is not an active job list report and not a good report for reviewing your current job list. Next, we'll look at our actual cost WIP by job for period. The actual cost WIP by job for period report provides a detailed cost breakdown to support your organization's income statement and WIP reconciliation for the reporting period. For example, your WIP will have to have been processed for this report to generate for a specific period. I would want to run my income statement report for the exact same period, And in so doing, I would be able to review my job costs by type. So my job type biohazard, I have my material, and the total for that period would be $15,047.50. This amount will match your income statement for that job type in the material general ledger account. And that will be true for the labor, the subtrades, the expenses, equipment, any overhead, and then a total of your costs. And your revenue, so my biohazard job type, the total revenue calculated for my selected period is $19,682.97. This should and will match your income account for that job type. Our next report is our exception report. The exception report is a time card exception report. The time card exception report flags irregularities in time card entries that can prevent successful job cost updates or payroll accuracy. When an exception report is received upon updating job costs, that means that no time cards in the period that were selected are posted. Any exceptions need to be resolved, and the update job costs will need to be ran again to successfully update those job costs. The exception report can be ran independently of the update job cost feature by coming to Reports, Jobs, and clicking the exception report. I'm running it as of today, and here I can see that I have 2 time cards that are in exception. I can see my employee name, the start time, the time punch date, the job number, the employee ID, and the reason for the time card not posting. Next, we have our payroll time report. The payroll time report summarizes employee hours worked by pay rate, such as regular, overtime, and PTO for the selected pay period. So I'm going to select my payroll time report, I'm going to choose my date range, and I'm going to click search. Here we can see each employee, their rate, and the total time clocked in for that rate for the selected period. And our final report is our unposted time card report. The unposted time card report displays time card entries that have been recorded but not yet posted. This helps managers and payroll administrators review pending time entries, validate accuracy and completeness, and correct discrepancies before posting. We'll walk you through key reports that help you manage vendor obligations, track payments, and stay compliant with tax requirements. The first report we'll review is our Aged Payables Summary. We'll navigate to Proven Accounting, we'll go to our Reporting section, and under the Purchases and Payables, we'll open our Aged Payables Summary. The Aged Payable Summaries report provides a high-level view of balances owed to each vendor. It highlights overdue amounts and supports executive reviews and helps you prioritize vendor payments. Our next report is the Aged Payables by Date Summary Report. This report shows you outstanding vouchers as of a specific aging date. Unlike standard aging reports, this one lets you review payables historically or prospectively, making it especially useful for month-end close, audits, or evaluating liabilities at a certain point of time. Next is our Contract Payments Report. This is the 1099 NEC or the T5018 reports. There will be a detailed training on how to utilize this report. Next, we have our Payables Aging Summary. The Payables Aging Summary organizes vendor balances into aging categories, such as current, 1 to 30, 31 to 60, 61 to 90, and over 90 days. This quick snapshot helps identify overdue accounts and plan payments accordingly. Now let's move on to our sales tax reporting. Our first sales tax report is our sales tax paid. The sales tax paid report summarizes sales tax paid on purchases within a specific reporting period. This report supports compliance, audit preparation, and reconciliation of tax liabilities. The report auto-loads with an as-of date. However, that can be changed to last year if needed, and it'll populate your dates based on your fiscal year, and you can click search. and any tax liabilities accrued in that time frame will populate on your report. And finally, our vendor payment history. This report provides detailed records of payments made to vendors. It includes payment dates, check numbers, reference numbers, voucher numbers, and total amounts paid, helping you track and verify payment history. We'll explore reports that help you monitor customer activity, track outstanding receivables, and analyze sales performances. These tools provide both summary and detailed insights. Our first report we will review is our Aged Receivable Aging Summary. This report provides a high-level overview of outstanding customer invoices organized by aging periods. This report groups receivables based on how long invoices have been unpaid and breaks them down into current, 30, 60, 90, and over 120-day buckets. It is a valuable tool for monitoring the status of customer balances, assessing collection risks, and managing cash flow. The summary format offers concise view by customer, showing total amounts due within each aging category, helping businesses prioritize collection efforts and maintain healthy receivable cycles. Our next report is our collection report. The collection report provides a comprehensive summary of customer payment activity over a specified period. By default, the report is grouped by aging categories. Offering clear visibility into the status of receivables, it details invoiced amounts, payments received, and outstanding balances for each customer. Our next report is a customer statement by job. To run this report, we'll go to Customer Statement by Job, and immediately we're directed to our Proven Accounting filter panel. From here, we'll choose our customer options. We can run the report by customer, and we can select a single customer from the list. We can search for a customer ID, we can search for the customer first name or last name, or we can search by all customers. Additionally, we can refine the reports to all jobs or by job specifically. This report will display for on the all or all customers, open jobs only. To see specific closed jobs, you'll need to select a specific customer or a specific job from the drop-downs menu. Our additional options are only show invoices without a balance due. If unchecked, it will show you any invoices issued to that customer, regardless of payment status. If you're going to be printing these, you may want to print your company address and your company logo. When you select print company address or logo, you're presented with a location selection. You would just choose your main company information, or you can choose if you have multiple locations. And click search. We've generated our report. We can print or print to PDF. And here, each of our customer statements have printed by page. And so these can be, again, sent to your local printer and mailed out as needed. Next, we will review our Receivables Aging Detail Report. The Receivables Aging Detail Report provides a comprehensive breakdown of outstanding customer invoices organized by aging periods. Unlike summary reports, this detailed version lists each individual invoice along with relevant information such as invoice date, due date, original amount, payments applied, and remaining balance. The report is grouped by customer and displays aging buckets. When we generate the report, it populates as of today. And here we can see it's grouped by customer, and I can easily see what invoices are outstanding, the amount, if any, has been paid, if there were any prepayments. Our standard grid view is available, along with any custom view creations and exporting. Our first sales tax invoice report is our invoice taxes paid. The invoice taxes paid report provides a detailed summary of sales tax amounts paid on customer invoices over a selected date range. This report includes invoice numbers, dates, taxable amounts, tax rates, and total tax paid,
organized by jurisdiction as needed. Our next sales tax report is our sales tax collected report. This report provides a detailed summary of sales tax amounts collected from customers on invoiced transactions within the specified reporting period. The report includes gross total amounts, total invoice amounts, total payments received, and total tax collected. And finally, we have our sales tax liability report. When we click on our sales tax liability report, we will need to select our desired date range. So I will choose last month, and I will click search. The report provides a comprehensive summary of sales tax obligations owed to tax authorities for a specified reporting period. It details taxable sales, non-taxable sales, tax rate, and total sales tax collected. The analytics tool is designed to help you build custom reporting and data analysis. You can either import your own data or take advantage of the built-in company views to create live, real-time custom reports using data from Proven Accounting. To access this feature, navigate to the left-hand panel and select Analytics. Across the top of the screen, you'll see several tabs. First, you'll see My Views. This feature will be available in a later version. Company Views. This section contains built-in Proven Accounting datasets, including accounts receivables and job info. Our Excel import allows you to import data directly from an Excel file for custom analysis. File import is used for importing external data from a CSV file. And the dashboard takes you directly into the Analytics dashboard. You can also access the dashboard from the main landing page by selecting the Analytics tab. Let's start by reviewing the built-in data available under Company Views. Company Views are pre-configured data sets that pull directly from your Proven Accounting. These include key areas such as accounts receivable, jobs, and other financial data. Building reports from a company view ensures your reports will automatically update as new data is entered or posted within Proven Accounting. This means you're always working with live, up-to-date information without needing to manually refresh or re-import data. To begin, select Company Views. Within the Company Views section, you'll have multiple data options to choose from. The AR listing view is ideal for building reports related to accounts receivable, including invoices, outstanding amounts, and aging details. You can use this data to analyze what's owed, identify overdue invoices, and track customer payment trends. Job info is designed for reporting on job-level information. It can be used to build custom reports that include details such as total costs, total revenue, margins, and job progress. This is especially useful for financial performance tracking and profitability across your projects. When you select a view, the dataset will automatically load with the latest information from Proven Accounting, ensuring you're always working with real-time data. When a view, such as AR listing, is selected, the Proven Accounting database will automatically display in the list view. From here, we can begin creating our first custom report. To get started, we'll click on Report View, and then we can click on the Customize Report tab on the left-hand panel. This is where we will select which columns to include in our report and define how we want the data to display. We'll begin by selecting columns from our AR listing dataset. For this example, I'll build a simple accounts receivable summary report. So I'm going to select my columns. In the drop-down, I'm presented with all of the columns from my AR listing dataset. If you need to know what data is contained in one of these headers, you can go back to your list view and easily view that data. So when I choose number, it's going to populate the invoice number. And then I'll need to click the Add Column button. As I add the columns, that will be the order that they appear in. You cannot reorder column headers once you add them. So it is important to kind of set it up and know what you want to build beforehand. If you make a mistake in the order that you put the columns on, you can simply click the Clear Columns and it will remove them for you. So go ahead and click Add.
And then I'm going to choose my next, which I'm going to choose customer, which is going to be the customer name. And again, I'll click add. And then I'm going to add the due date and the total amount due, and I'm going to add the age. Now that we have our columns selected, we'll define how we want the data to display. I want to go ahead and I want to do the invoice number as count. I'm going to group by customer, and for my due date, I'm going to set that to max. So it's going to show me the newest. And then the total amount due, I want it to be a sum. And for amount due, I want it to be a sum. For the age, I'm going to go ahead and leave it to average. Once all of our columns and the display settings are configured, let's give our report a name. So in the lower section, you can see where it says number summary. I'm going to go ahead and just rename this to AR listing summary. And I'll click create. And now my report, based on the data that we've selected, is presented on the right-hand side. So in our data, we can see that it's grouped by customer. For example, my 1-800 water damage customer has 4 invoices. The most recent due date, because we set it to max, is 10/10. The total amount of invoiced is $5,750, but the amount due is 0. If I'm looking for only invoices with an outstanding balance due, I'm going to want to apply a filter to remove those. So what I can do is I'm going to go up to the filter, and I'm going to click add. I'm going to choose column amount due, and you can use the type feature to find that. And then the filter I want to choose is greater than 0.0, and I'll click search. And now it has removed any invoices with the amount due less than $0. So I can close my filter panel. And now we get to decide what we want to do with this report. So we can click the ellipses, we can add this report to our dashboard, we can remove it. If you don't like what you've created and you want to start over, click remove and it starts you all over again. You can create a pie chart, a bar chart, or a pivot table. If you add this to your dashboard now, it is going to put this exact image on your dashboard and it will update live. So as you receive payments and the amount due becomes 0, it will be removed from this report. So it updates live. Now that we have our report built, let's go ahead and add this widget as is to our dashboard. So I'll click the ellipses and I'll click add to widget dashboard. Now it's been added, I can navigate to our Proven Accounting dashboard and I can go to analytics, and here's our report. And here I can see my customers and the amount due. So if we did want to go ahead and add a bar chart or any other chart, we could actually do that. We're going to go back to analytics, company views, AR listing, report view, and our report is still active. We're going to go ahead and create a bar chart. Because we chose to group our report by customers, that will be our series. That will be what displays from top to bottom. And then the series value is going to be what is on the right to left axis. So for this one, let's just go ahead and choose amount due and click create chart. And here we can see each customer with the balance that's due and the total amount due in our bar chart. We do have the ability to take this bar chart as an image and export it as such. If you like your chart, you can go ahead and click the ellipses and add to dashboard. Now let's go back to our dashboard and analytics, and now we have our bar chart. Thank you all for joining me today, and again, if you have any additional questions, please email us at support@canmpsys.com.